Where would I be if I didn't have my driving vlog, right? Today, I woke up, I read online, it was a 10 to 20 second earthquake here on eastern coast, United States, New Jersey. The epicenter was Reddington White House Station. It's southwest, not too far, like 35, 40 miles away from me, but it was felt like I live in the basement. So, the tectonic plates, if you will, they're much so under the crust, and the whole house shook. I mean, like a real shake, even like when we had it was a hurricane here, and I think it was called Sandy. In 2012, 13, it wasn't like that. The house was rattling just back and forth, but it's under the crust, on the earth. So when they move, when they hit each other, the whole foundation shakes. And I just woke up to it like, wow, that was a quick wake up. And I kind of figured it was that. I mean, it wasn't a bomb like a couple years ago. There was a house that exploded because of gas, and it was just like the whole house shook as well violently. But it was a pop, it was an explosion. This time there was no noise, just the shaking of the house. Must have been, even a while before I woke up. But the thing is, 2 days ago, and I was thinking it's a hypothesis, and I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. There was a major earthquake, 7 point something. This was 4.8. That was a 7.3 or 7.5, and off the coast of Japan by Taiwan, actually. Because Okinawa really felt it. So that was south of Japan. But, and if you look at the globe, it's just a hypothesis. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. It's pretty much we're on the opposite ends of Japan or Taiwan. I was just thinking like, wow, and also I looked at the dates in 2011. Japan had an earthquake, and then a tsunami followed. And like 3 weeks later, we had an earthquake in New Jersey, and I felt it. That was the only 2 earthquakes I believe I felt. It just so happens, and it was it was 3 weeks away, and it was 2 days away, and it just so happens, and it was close to each other and opposite sides of the globe. I tried to watch a video, and I didn't really get to it, but the thing is, it's like I looked at the statistic, and it said deadliest earthquakes. That was on Wikipedia. One of the first ones I looked up, and it was over 2,000 earthquakes in 2021. Even small ones, not like 7.8 and disastrous, deadliest. And they're rising since the early 2000s. When the video, the gentleman spoke in the 60s, there was a lot of earthquakes with high magnitudes. I mean, I don't think it's a correlation with the moon, because there's a correlation with the moon with a lot of things. I'll have to look it up. Why there's so many earthquakes. People that are religious would say it's a biblical times, like catastrophes and stuff like that. Let me go. Thank you. I mean, I don't know why all these things are coming together. I really don't. I really don't understand. Is it also because it's because there's a lot of people? That can't be it. We have like over 8 billion people. There was a YouTube video. This person said, if 8 billion people, everyone in the world jumped up at the same time, just once or a couple times, it would be like the whole planet will shake and rattle. I mean, that's just, it's impossible to conceive, It's really disturbing, It really is. When we breathe out CO2. Planes produce a lot of CO2. But, I mean, all these things, they add up. I don't know what it's got to do with the epicenter of the earth, I believe, and then tectonic plates. It's the infrastructure. I was stressing the environment, also stressing the earth's crust, and eventually tectonic plates. I really don't understand it, I have to read about it. I don't want to watch YouTube videos about it, and it's like, well, I'm not a hypocrite about it, but if I will make a video, I wanna actually not on a cell phone like a vlog. I'll put on links in the description for real, like I've been doing. Just no one really watched those videos, so I thought links were useless. No one really cares to do the research or read up about it on multiple sources, But I will just go on web pages and read about it, the theories. It's also every 12 years, 1 billion people are added to the planet. for some reason, on one of the websites, it wasn't, I don't know if it was Wikipedia, it was a couple, and they said, oh, by like 2050, we won't be that many people. So are we saying, people going to start dying off, like the COVID, like in states, there was a million people lost, they said. But then, someone's telling me they skewed the numbers just to write COVID, to scare people, this and the other thing. But that's totally entirely something else. It's going to be a vlog video. I went on Chatterbait today. And I just go to, really, I just go to, categorize people, show the degeneracy, deviancy. It was just this woman from Colombia. I wrote something about it. It wasn't too positive, just, it was like in the light of you, something like that. And I saw her today, and I just, I gotta get a drink. I just gotta get a drink. I don't know why. Maybe she's just too beautiful and stuff like that. Maybe she has a really nice body. Maybe she's she has an open personality, It just fucking kind of messed me and brought me down. And then, I'm driving, and someone lets me know, she's in her backside, her ass is just too big, and she scares me. And I understand that, because I've known a lot of males, there's plenty of males that, they don't understand, a voluptuous, a curvy woman. They don't like that. They're and I'm not going to point out certain people that I know, they're really skinny, thin females, thin legs, it's overly petite, but no curves whatsoever, the movie says real women have curves, it is a form of femininity. I mean, obviously, I don't believe in perversion, degeneracy, I don't watch the female athletics, ski-vault jumps, because it's and even runners, it's over-sexualization, disgusting. And there was one runner who just, got really angry, not running about a ski-vault jumper. People say, oh, she hates that you think that. Well, it's just common knowledge, common sense. It's it's not a fact, but look at the design that these women, they wear, when they're doing these athletics. It's borderline sexualization. It's it's like going to a strip club. Do males watch it for the athletics part? It's disgusting, And, it is a form of just over-sexualization, but it's like riding the open. Someone put it out years ago. I don't know if it was Cat Williams, I don't want to put random, celebrities or random people's names, but they're riding the open. It was a lot of people. Actually, George Carlin who said that. They're out in the open right now, these individuals. So they're doing that. They own, the tech world, I mean, think about it, it's not just the news station or the media, but it's also the athletic world, and also shouldn't be laws against that. Shouldn't be just, it shouldn't be laws how, how much dangerous, polluting people's minds with that. It's absolutely absurd, There's this girl I'm talking about on Chatter, she was close, she was just talking to people, but it's it is a form of just, taking something away. Taking something away. And it's if you want to see women like that, I don't know, go, I say go strip club, go on Chatterbait, bro. And pay a little. But, just one of those vlog videos. There's too much on my mind. It's all in all, I got all this metal, I didn't upload videos about it. I have a couple minutes of how I picked up with the scrap. It was metal scrap all over the highway. 3-lane highway here, US 109 south, and it was 1 or 2 lanes. And I stopped, and everybody started stopping as well. And 3-4 guys helped me put it on a sign. I threw it in my SUV. I took it to the scrapyard. I got $6.60. I mean, so that's nothing. But yeah, like I said earlier, people could have got in an accident, or you would have drove over that metal, would have torn up your underbody, the plastic, or whatever. I don't even say pierced your tire. You would have, cut, scraped your rim. It would have hit your bumper. You would have swerved. You would have hit another car. People could have swerved. They would have hit me. I was on his shoulder. I was thinking why didn't I bring my cones that I find? When people throw away cones, they throw them in places where you couldn't believe it. And just they're damaged, and it's I gotta start bringing my cones with my car, I did a couple times, and I'll just place it there till I pick up the scrap and put it back. A couple times I left it, and it was a Linden tile next over. It was I was walking around, not just for the liquor store. I don't go there anymore, but it's usual spot when I find my scraps. You know, it's like a furniture store. Some Latinos worked, and they were decent, they were chill. There was nothing there, and it was a couple months ago, and it was by the sewer, and it was sunk in, and it was just left like that. I think I seen it like a day before, and I was like, fuck, I'm just gonna home get my cones. I got these 2 cones. I uploaded a video, and like, oh, there's a fire truck. 2 weeks later, they actually fixed it. You know, which is a good thing. But it's like if someone could be walking and they just fall in, they break their leg. You know, it's like, what? It's a lawsuit for the city, or the city's gonna fight that? And it's like, why would you want to go through that? You know, it just like, it feels like, it's like a reckless, negligent society on all different levels. And just, I cope with it, but it just like, I don't even have time. And I already said, it's like I don't have the energy to talk about it anymore. And a lot of times people just don't fucking care. They're part of that. They enjoy that. They're enthralled in that. They want that to happen. There's an ambulance. There's an ambulance coming up, and fire truck went that way. A couple of days ago, I didn't upload in my town. There was like 3-4 trucks, and they were just parked there with lights on. And it's like there was no danger, nothing on. There was no fire. I don't know if somebody pulled an alarm, and they were just standing there. I watched, the fire in LA today, and there was like so many firefighters just standing. Like, they don't have enough trucks with fire hoses. Like the last fire a week or so ago in LA, it was 1, there was 2, 3, and 4. Even the newscaster, the journalist, he was counting and he miscounted, but it's, you have multiple fire stations. You have how many fire hydrants do you also have? Eventually they connected like 4, but it was just so late, and they were just, like I said, they were just pouring water in one particular area. One was from the ground, just pouring like in the middle. You're not gonna quell the fire. And if you want to talk about so it doesn't spread the rest of the buildings, bring a bulldozer, like a backhoe. There was a section, just demolish that. So for sure, you don't have to, you have to go through the building. Also, like we're talking about fire, not hydrants or extinguishers inside the building. It was an apartment building, I heard. It was just, and there's some people that there was one guy who was making jokes out of that. It was just fucking hilarious. It's like, you have no concept of like evil, danger, and violence, especially what's good in life. Maybe, I understand it just at the forefront. Technology showed these people who they really are. Before, it's like you would have to get an interview and people would lie about it probably. Once in a while they wouldn't. Now it's just, all over in texts, videos, and all of that. And the part, it is consuming, and a part just like, I should just, get on with my life. I should just get on with my life. And, every time I try to do something, these other fucking people just, they haunt it, they stalk my fucking mind, harass me, just fucking get me angry. I just had enough of a lot of things, And on a good note, my so-called cousin that cut her, I saw her today, and she looked at me, she didn't say, oh, usual sarcastic hi, like to ridicule me. So I was like, well, it's a little bit better, like just fucking, don't talk to me, ignore me, and this and the other thing. I went upstairs and I got my globe, and I was like, yo, Japan is a couple of, I don't know if it's longitude, latitude, I think it's latitude, couple degrees, north of New Jersey. But I'm pretty sure there's no correlation. It was just like shocking, It was shocking if like there was an earthquake and it went all through the globe. But I don't think it's the worst. It's although the I don't know if the Japan earthquake or the earthquake in New Jersey was like, what was it like, 20 or 25 kilometers deep. If you think about it, that's a long distance. So the tectonic plates, they're getting pushed by. Unless they're that freaking that deep, that long, or just something else. I mean, obviously, something underneath it is pushing them as well. It's really disturbing. We live on a planet, and back in high school, my religion teacher told me there's natural evil, but it's we surely don't help it. And a lot of people just joke and laugh about it. Philippines, oh, there's another ambulance. Yeah, just right on through, buddy. I sound like somebody else just for jokes. I mean, it is very loud. It's like, what's next? We're gonna have a louder ambulance sound, because some people like don't even pay attention. I don't know, was the music playing? I don't know. Technology's there. You can have a minor little signal in the car, but we shouldn't be too abrasive. And at the same time, it's like, why should we have that? Like, what's next? We have, I mean, we have self-driving cars. Like, you gotta pay attention on the road. Like, people say you're riding a bicycle, you have a helmet. Like, you don't need a helmet, man. Like, something's gonna happen, someone's gonna hit you, you're gonna get hit. And you're gonna get hurt, but, thing is, you gotta be aware of your environment, surroundings, Even in a vehicle, Fucking trucks over there. The international truck, it's like, a beeping sound when I go a hair over fucking the white line. And so I gotta stay right in lane, just starts beeping like, I'm crossing over. Hey, go ahead, buddy. And there's a crosswalk, but, you stop, you pay attention, I'm talking, That's one of the reasons why I love riding my bicycle and walking. You see everything. You can interact with some people. Maybe you don't, but it's like, it's just, we're moving to some level with technology, man. It's just too fast paced, and a lot of people just losing it. A lot of people never had it to begin with. A lot of people just, like on the road, not just in New Jersey, but like a lot of places in the States, they're horrible drivers. Fucking horrible. I mean, the mistakes these people, and it's not because they're old. It's not because they're old. It's like, they just, I don't know, it's like they can't concentrate. It's like, for lack of a better term, you call them a bunch of doofuses and geeks, and I don't even want to be that mean, People just have like, no masculinity or like no motor skills. Or any, it's like, there's people that can't even, have a concept of what a healthy female looks like. Or a healthy male. There's a lot of people that hate femininity and hate masculinity. They can't understand it. It's like, not to say I read somebody's mind, but, this guy, Roro, like they called him, he was like, girls, what are they? What are they for? And it's not like, he was like 2, 3, or 4 years old and he was trying to understand the different gender. It's, he just, it's a form of like misogyny, like it's not typically hatred towards females, but he said a lot of hateful derogatory terms, even to young girls. I don't think they deserved it. I think it was foul too, but, from calling them whores and this and the other thing, that's not your fucking sex slave, dude. That's not like someone you own and you're like, you have testosterone, booming through your body. You're masculine. You're a physically fit guy. Now you think, you're just above females, and at the same time, you don't understand what they're really about. I mean, it's, it's like, it's an interaction, it's communication, There's so many things about femininity that are great, So, and if you think about that guy, he has a home, he has a full steady job, he has a good paycheck, a beautiful house and stuff like that. But fucking underneath it all, he just doesn't fucking get it. Or you just can't relate to like fucking humanity. Just one of those vlogs, I'm here getting my pipe tobacco. I fucking borrowed money from Mary over there, Marino, $30. I owe her like 110 in the last 2 weeks. Scrapping does a little, but not a lot. I found a new place. I found multiple containers. One over here by the tobacco place has been gone for like months. I only went there once or twice. I got a couple of things, so it's like, it's a thing I do, and on a personal, I'm waiting for moving jobs, moving gigs. I can't wait to just start moving. Even like 2, 3 jobs a week will be just enough. I'm taking care of my cash. She's much, much better. The swell extraction, like the vet code, they're just fucking people, scammers. All they care about fucking money. That's all they care about. And then they throw it at you like, you were too poor. You said you couldn't afford it. Just unbelievable. I didn't even upload it. I didn't even want to watch the conversation with them. It's just fucking egregious. But anyway, it's much better. It swelled down. I keep washing her. Her backside, she still has a collar on. Mary Marino over there, she never takes it off. Not to show she doesn't wash it, so she cleans, there's like, mucus on it, food, so, she sleeps upstairs right now because she's in the sun, but I'm gonna get home, give her a wash, and she's gonna go back upstairs, but, I miss it. It's the best days when she comes down and she has a chair and she just lays there. She has these big, beautiful black eyes she makes. She has yellow eyes, and she's just so adorable, She's one of a kind. She she looks at me like, her parental figure, like a companion. So it's really a cool thing. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll notice that I'll say something, I'll pet her, and people call me a psychopath. Because, is it because of femininity or a different species sentient creature and I'm being nurturing? I'm a psychopath, yeah. Twisted ones out there.